What if I told you that understanding four simple numbers could prevent a $50,000 pool disaster? And that mastering these numbers makes you the hero who saves summer? I'm Sage Dazzle, and in the next 12 minutes, you're going to learn the water chemistry that separates rookie techs from the pros who customers request by name. Look, I get it. Chemistry wasn't everyone's favorite subject, but here's what nobody told you in school. Pool chemistry is literally just keeping water happy. And happy water? It doesn't eat $15,000 pool surfaces for breakfast or turn heaters into expensive paperweights. Think of water like that friend who gets hangry. When water's unbalanced, it gets aggressive. It'll either dissolve everything it touches trying to find minerals, or it'll dump minerals everywhere like a toddler with glitter. Your job? Be the water whisperer. And today, I'm giving you the exact playbook we use at Dazzle to turn chaos into crystal clear perfection. Here's your career hack. Master these four pillars, and you'll handle 90% of water problems before customers even notice them. pH, the mood ring. Alkalinity, the bodyguard. Calcium, the shield. Temperature, the wild card. Ready to become the tech everyone wants on their route? Let's dive in. pH is your pool's mood indicator, and just like people, pools have a comfort zone. The magic numbers? 7.4 to 7.6. Here's the thing most techs miss. pH is logarithmic. That means going from 7.0 to 8.0 isn't just 1 point higher. It's 10 times more basic. Imagine turning your music from volume 3 to 30. That's what we're dealing with. Low pH, below 7.0. Your water becomes the Hulk, angry and destructive. It eats metal equipment, burns swimmers' eyes, and makes surfaces feel like sandpaper. High pH, above 7.8, your water gets lazy. Chlorine stops working, scale forms everywhere, and water turns cloudy. Here's your field move. Customers' pH at 7.2? Grab your Dazzle pH Plus. Calculate 60 grams per 10,000 liters. Pre-dissolve in a bucket. Pro tip, always use pool water, never hose water. Add around the perimeter with pump running. Retest in 2 hours. Remember, plus for pleasant, raising pH makes swimmers happy. If pH is the mood, alkalinity is the bodyguard that keeps that mood stable. This is your buffer system. Think of it like shock absorbers on a truck. Too little alkalinity, below 80 parts per million. Your pH bounces around like a pinball. You'll chase it all day and never win. Too much, above 150 parts per million. Your pH gets locked in place, like trying to steer a shopping cart with a stuck wheel. Here's what they don't teach in generic training, period. Canadian water is different by region. Prairie provinces? You're fighting high alkalinity from the start. Canadian Shield, your water's hungry for minerals. Near the Great Lakes, seasonal swings are your enemy. The golden rule, period. Always adjust alkalinity before pH. It's like putting on socks before shoes. Do it backwards and nothing works right. Field scenario, period. Customer says, I added pH Plus 3 times this week and it keeps dropping. Your move. Test alkalinity first, probably below 60.00. Calculate 180 grams Dazzle. Alkalinity Plus per 10,000 liters raises it 10 parts per million. Get it to 100 parts per million. Then adjust pH. Customer thinks you're a wizard. Calcium hardness is your pool's armor. Too little, and water becomes a thief, stealing calcium from your surfaces. Too much, and it builds a fortress of scale. Here's the expensive truth. Low calcium causes more damage than high. A hungry pool will literally eat itself. Plaster pools? That's a $30,000 resurface job. Vinyl liners? Becomes brittle like old plastic. Heaters? Dissolves heat exchangers from inside. Surface-specific targets. Screenshot this. Plaster needs 250 to 400 parts per million, likes it harder. Vinyl needs 175 to 250 parts per million, gentle middle ground. Fiberglass needs 200 to 300 parts per million, just right. Plot twist. Cold water holds more calcium. That pool that's perfect in July? It might turn into a scale factory when the heater kicks on in May. Pro move. Adjust calcium seasonally. Spring opening, go lower end of range. Fall closing, upper end for winter protection. When adding Dazzle Cal Plus. Never dump it in one spot, creates hot spots. Pre-dissolve in warm water. Add around perimeter. Brush after adding, prevents settling. Wait 4 to 6 hours before retesting. Time to play pool detective. Stains tell stories and each color is a clue. Green or blue stains. Copper from corroding equipment. Brown or orange. Iron from well water. Purple or black. Manganese lurking in groundwater. Gray film. Silver from certain sanitizers. Here's where rookies become heroes. Prevention costs 10% of what removal costs. A $20 bottle of Dazzle Stain and Scale, one prevents a $2,000 acid wash. Customer calls. There's a green stain by my return jet. Your detective process. Check pH history. Probably ran low. Test for copper. Apply Dazzle Stain and Scale 2 directly. Brush while treating. Run filter 24/7. Start weekly. Stain and Scale 1 prevention. Scale is different. It's minerals throwing a party on your surfaces. The secret? Control the party before it starts. Monitor that Langelier saturation index. I'll teach you the shortcut. Fire up your Aqua Ace system. Weekly Dazzle Stain and Scale control. Temperature awareness. Heat equals scale party. Ready for the boss level? The Langelier saturation index is your crystal ball. It predicts problems before they happen. Don't panic. There's an app for this. It's your Aqua Ace system. But understanding it makes you look like a genius. Negative LSI equals corrosive, hungry water. 0 equals perfect balance. Positive equals scaling, overfed water. Canadian secret sauce. Spring. Water's cold and corrosive. Negative LSI. Summer. Heat drives LSI positive. Fall. Wild swings daily. Adjust proactively, not reactively. Leverage your Aqua Ace system. Input your readings. Follow the prescription. You'll prevent problems others are still trying to solve. Here's what separates you from every other tech out there. You now understand the why behind the what. You're not just dumping chemicals, you're protecting investments, saving summers, and becoming the expert customers trust. Master these principles and you'll handle 90% of problems on first visit. Build a reputation that gets you requested by name. Understand issues other techs just guess at. Save customers thousands. They remember that. Your next move? Test 3 pools tomorrow using your learning and your Aqua Ace system. Watch how different the job feels when you're working with water, not against it. And remember, every pool you balance perfectly is a family's summer saved, a customer retained, and your reputation built. I'm Sage Dazzle. You've got the knowledge. Now go make some water happy.